You guys sure we're at the right house?
Hey, all you cool cat and kittens. Hey, friends. Welcome to my tiny house tour part 2, my spring decor style. Come on in. So I have a cameraman again this time. Lucky me. So when you guys walk in, if you're new here, welcome. Hey friend, I'm Lauren. This is my cameraman. He's irrelevant. And I have a really cute little girl named Ella who's on the autism spectrum. And we live in a very tiny home. 1,200 square feet, cameraman?
900 of living space, yeah.
900 square feet of living space, so we have a very small space. And I have been taking the time to be a mom. There's life going on in the background. But I've been decorating slowly for like the last 3 years. We just recently renovated it, so if you want to see that, it used to be yellow and green in here. It was horrendous. But I decorate my house in spots, spaces. And the first thing you see when you walk in is this area right here. We always now keep Lysol by the door. We're in weird times, so it's necessary. I like to decorate in like different viewing areas, so I don't like too much decor. I don't like clutter, it freaks me out. But I have little sections. So this is a section, and you'll notice that throughout the whole house, like things are done in sections, like little pieces. So when you walk in, the first thing you're gonna see, this is the main living area. We have a very open floor plan, so our kitchen and our living room is all in one. Cameraman, I just recently made some updates to the house, and I gave myself a budget of like $50, and I wasn't gonna go over that. So this is very budget friendly. I had to repurpose a lot of what we had. So the first thing I did, Joanna Gaines doesn't have this issue. They just know where to go. They float with her. I just got this picture in from Canvas. This is not sponsored. I don't know them. But I got one of those emails that everybody's getting. They had 90% off. And we don't have any family pictures in this house of us at all. So I got it printed. And it's a little grainy and it's not like the nicest. But it works. And it was super cheap. And I repurposed this because I thought this just by itself was a little meh. So I hung that over the wreath. Bada bing, bada boom, it's a frame. Hey, also, I don't like, okay. The blanket ladder I purchased, if you guys have been around for a while, I purchased it about 6 months ago. And the little jar down there, I had those flowers already, and my beautiful husband's idea to put the lights in that. It was his idea to put lights in that, and I strung little twinkle lights that were on sale from Christmas at Target. They were 25 cents a box. 25 cents a box?
I'm not here.
Oh, you're not here. Okay, that's right. 25 cents a box. Do Cribs, they don't talk on Cribs, do they? All right, good. And I got this from Hobby Lobby a while ago, and it's just, this is another corner. It's not totally done to me yet. I feel like there should be something else there. Let me know what you guys think, and then we'll move on to the couch. I also gave myself, I am a pillow person. I wanted cozy vibes. Yes, there's pink in the house. It somehow brings like a, I'm going for farmhouse boho-y. Do you guys get the vibe? Do you get the vibe, cameraman? Talking to you and just, no? Really? So I ordered these 2 pleather pillowcases, and I just love the green and the pink with the warm and all the woody tones. I don't know. Joanna Gaines, don't come for me. I really don't know what I'm doing, but it just feels cozy to me. My whole deal is I want it to be super cozy in here and feel like you can just relax. That's the vibe I was going for. I like how you're doing this. That's good. We're good. Over here I have just like a statement blue chair. Now if I had to go back in time, I probably wouldn't pick blue, but here we are with the blue chair and I make it work. The puff is actually from Walmart and it was super cheap, and I sit there a lot to get my work done. So it's kind of like my little desk area. Top. I just like things, like I really wanted wood throughout the house, like just like wood accents. And these are new to us. A girlfriend of mine was closing down her shop. A girlfriend of mine was closing her store and selling these bar stool things for $15 a piece. And I think it brings in like the black and the wood in here. I just like the wood vibes. I think it makes it more farmhousey, boho-y. So they were a really good deal. $30 for 2 bar stools. Ours were like done for. So I just thought it was like a good, you know, add of texture and, what's Joanna say? Texture, color, all that. Now into the kitchen. This is another area. I actually got sent these on Instagram. I will leave a link down below. I just thought it was a really nice romantic touch. It's all of our names. Super sweet. Everything that I have, I've had, and I've like moved around the house 1,000 times. I just repurpose stuff because we don't have endless money to decorate. So like this was in the back bedroom and this was from last year. I just kind of pick from things and keep it going. Over here we have the church pew. I've had it forever. It was a hand-me-down from my grandparents and it was from their church, as well as this stool. It's from like somewhere. It's vintage, antique. We love it. This gets asked about a lot. Why do I have a cork board with a wreath on it? This cork board has been here my entire life and I left it there and I put the wreath on it and it just somehow brought the wood vibe in. I know it doesn't make sense. That's not supposed to make sense. Could I do something better here? Absolutely. But I've left it like this and it'll stay like this, so it is what it is. Over here, this rug was a repurposed thing to kind of tie in the pink and the green from the other living room, like the boho vibe. Do you like it? No, he likes nothing. You don't like anything? Oh, good. This rug, I have a lot of rugs in this kitchen because our flooring is awful in here and we needed rugs to cover it. And instead of like redoing the floors, because we just don't have that right now, we decided to pick up this rug. It's like a year old now. If you want to pan down, I think it's, I don't know what that's called, jute maybe? It's some sort of texture. I didn't want anything too, don't show my feet. I didn't want anything too bright and loud in here, but I definitely like texture. Joanna Gaines talks a lot about texture, so
Don't shut up about Joanna Gaines.
Why?
It's like the 15th time.
People will get it. I just wanted it to feel like just open and not too cluttered, and if it was too dark of a rug, I think it would be cluttered. Over here, we have essential oils. We have a ledge all through our kitchen. It's for the tigers. I always have fruit available, you know, just for Ella to grab or for us. And I decided to include this ledge in my decor because I wanted to get a thing anyway for my oils, and it just worked out. So I like to save space where I can, and Chip is always here. Have things in your house that make you happy. I used to have this picture in the living room, and we decided to move it out and put it in here to kind of tie in the blue and like the wood vibes in here. I'm gonna say vibes a lot. Make that a drinking game. Every time I say vibe, do whatever it is you want to do with that.
Too late, they're in a coma.
You're drunk, go home, Karen. Joanna!
Yeah, no, make that a drinking game.
I got these white curtains months ago and I decided to hang them in here just to make it more airy and light. Typically we have both windows open now, but the lighting is weird. It's probably weird right now. I'm probably dark. This is the final spot where I decorated and changed things up. I have had these baskets. This is not my favorite thing I've ever done, but it somehow just kind of changed up the look in here a little bit. And I've had that since spring of last year from the Target dollar spot, and this used to be hanging on the blanket ladder. And John's aunt made us this. I just like to have, again, I don't want to say it, but texture on the walls. I just wanted everything to have like the cohesive theme of being like wooden, because we have a lot of wood in this house. There's things we can't change, so I decorate around the house. Like if I can't change it, I'm going to decorate around it, and that's exactly how I've always kind of purchased things, and that's why I've been able to repurpose, because we redid the house. We painted in here the gray instead of the green and the yellow, and we can't change the cabinets and stuff right now, so we have a wooden table. I just thought, why not bring the wood home? I live in a tiny house, and we are big people, and I don't show this off because I'm like, wow, look what we have. It's more of like, we live a normal life just like everybody else, and you can decorate and make your house your own despite like how much money you have. Just make things. If you're super crafty, I'm not so much crafty, but I try. And we love our tiny house, we really do. Only thing we would change is maybe like the backyard, and I'd like a bathtub that fit me inside it. Maybe a jacuzzi tub. That's our main living space, guys. Let me know if you like it, what you would do different, how you're decorating your house for spring. I just wanted it to be open and flow really nicely, not a lot of clutter, and just nature. Bring nature inside. I have something in my eye. It's actually making me crazy. It's like making noise. Did you hear that?
Disgusting.
Any ideas for spring decor? I'm interested to hear. I wanted to bring nature in. I wanted it to be light and airy, and that's what it is. Joanna Gaines, thank you so much for watching this video and inspiring me. I know I've made you proud. And put a basket on the wall.
Oh, hey friends. So, we did a lot of remodeling back here. As you can see, we got our water fountain for our pool with our slide. Ooh, ain't she beauty. Our little spa area over here. You can sit in your little Coleman camping chair and relax. For our recreation area, we got our very own water slide. Can't really use it while we're using the fountain because we only have one hose, but you get the idea. Over in here, this is our mother-in-law suite right here. Look at this thing, ain't she a beauty? Has a full kitchen, microwave, oven. It's great. Even a little red door like you've always wanted, babe. Over here, we forgot our botanical garden. I'll admit, she needs some work, but we have our animal sanctuary where we keep the tiger. No, we don't have any tigers, but we got a birdhouse. And one of my favorite parts of this backyard is the outdoor kitchen area. And right here, then you have your own outdoor air freshener coming out this vent here. I don't even know where that came from, but it sure works good.
You are the Chip to my Joanna. This is my house. It's not good. No, I'm not done. I have to say goodbye.